How's it feel to reach this moment now? Because now things get down to business with the regular season.
It feels good. This is the time of the year we always be working hard for. This is the best time for me. I'm just so happy right now. I cannot wait to go out there and just have a lot of fun.
You talked about it in August, obviously decompressing from last season. You remember the way March ended last year. Now that you've taken the steps and had the journey to get here, is it in the back of your mind to avenge the way last season ended?
We know. They say we don't look back, but we look back to learn from what we make a mistake. So this year, I'm probably just gonna tell my teammates, you gotta be ready to go. You gotta be ready to fight. Refuse to lose. This year, especially what we went through, and we came back, and now we just know we got a great team because through struggle, that's gonna help us a lot. That's what. For me, I'm not let that happen. What happened last year to affect us. Today, this year, we have a lot of hope, and God is on our side. So we've been praying.
What has it been like this year, the emotional roller coaster? Because it has been boom, boom. There's not been a little steady stream until lately.
I've been down now. My daddy always used to tell me, sometimes life is like airplane. So sometimes you're gonna hit the storm. You're not gonna like how the shaking and all those things, but you just gotta keep fighting. So for us, the up and down, it was teach us how to win, to teach us how to come together, to teach us how not just I gotta come in and get mine and do that. If you come in with that mentality, it's not gonna help us. So the up and down, I really thank God for that, because if we did not go through that, probably we will never learn with all these new freshmen. Look at last year. We did not go through a lot of up and down, but spoop, we were poop. They got us out so quick, and we were like, wow, we never think of this. But this up and down, I thank God for it, because it helped us to come together and to fight a lot.
How have the injuries this year kind of helped this team kind of bond, as opposed to last year where you knew guys had some nagging injuries, but the extent didn't really become clear until you got to the tournament?
The injury, it got us a little bit this year too, like last year. But this year, I know guys been fighting for their life, because for the fans, for this team, me, including me myself, because I had a surgery like at the beginning of the season, taking me a long time to come back. But I was just fighting for my team. Right now we got we're in a good shape. I'm loving it, and I thank God. I'm gonna keep praying for my teammates, invite them to my room, and Coach Calipari gotta come too. We gotta pray together. We need God more for us to accomplish what we're trying to get, from my opinion. But injury, and people are taking time to recover too, a little bit, to be ready for the tournament. Many teams right now, everybody like down because long season. But this is now the time everybody gotta be ready. So for us, we believe we're gonna be ready. And this tournament we're heading to is just, we wanna pray for our fans, everybody, but the ACC is just to prepare us for the big tournament.
Oscar, obviously you've gotten a lot of rebounds this season, but there's also been moments where Jacob's gotten some double-doubles. Chris has had some good rebounding games. Just how do you assess this team's rebounding, and especially that of your teammates going into the SEC tournament?
They had to, especially when the team is coming, they stood backs you out like this. Now they start facing you with two hands, grab you like that. Then I told them, then I'm gonna fight. They put three people on me, then they're not getting rebound. Then Chris, Jacob, go get the ball. And I like that, because not just say we got the best rebounder is gonna get it. No, we need everybody. That's gonna help us a lot. That really take a little pressure on me, because some teams say now it's Jacob, now it's Chris. Now put two people on Oscar. If you put two people on me, I'm gonna get a ball anyway. So I'm loving it, what I'm seeing from my boys. We're gonna get to it, and we're gonna keep fighting.
What has it been like this year? Last year, you may have caught a lot of people by surprise. This year, you didn't catch anybody by surprise, and you're getting the double and triple team. How has that been kind of frustrating to fight through that all year, and not just a game here or a game there?
It has been very, very tough for me, because Many, especially when people expect you are Oscar and you are double machine and you come in, that team say we're gonna some teams say we're gonna let everybody beat us, but we're not letting Oscar beat us. So now it's me against the team we go play against. So you get in the game, and I thank God because sometimes I would just get mad in the game. Everything you're trying to do, they block you every way. And I just got God, Holy Spirit calmed me down. It's not about me because I knew since at the beginning, I'm coming back to help my team win, not to get whatever I need. But my team has been up and down, but now we're coming back together. We learn how to win. We beat Arkansas. They beat us here by 18. We beat them down there without the full rosters. We were hurt. I fall out. They got me mad a little bit through them elbow down there. But I should never done something like that. But our team is good. I just love it.
What's it say about your team?
Whatever happens, happens.
I mean, I want to actually watch those games and see how who we're gonna play. So I don't know about the other guys, but it's whatever happens, happens.
Does this tournament feel any different for you? Because when you were at Illinois State, it was pretty much you have to win it to get into the tournament. But now you guys have you've already locked up your spot pretty much. Is it any different for you?
Yeah, it is. Just last year playing those type of games, it was when to go home, and just having that mentality. You don't want to lose mentality is. Guys play even harder than they usually play. So, just having that type of leeway in this tournament, we don't look. We of course we want to win. We want to play for the fans, but we working up to the NCAA tournament. So that's what we want to really play in.
How much are you looking forward to playing in the NCAA tournament? I guess next week.
It's a dream come true. I always wanted to play in that tournament. I would never thought I would have played in the tournament 2 or 3 years ago. But just having that opportunity to just do that is a blessing. Only fewer teams only do that, and only can say that they did. So, I'm truly beyond honored and blessed to have the opportunity.
Did you grow up watching NCAA tournament games?
Yeah.
Who'd you root for? Did you any players or teams that stand out that you remember rooting for? Or moments?
I'm trying to think of one. I think it was Drake was in it one time, and I was watching. They was playing some other seed. I don't remember, but I was going for Drake. Even though I don't like Drake, because they came from Missouri Valley and they beat us a couple times. But I didn't really understand how it was because I was so young. I was like, why is this team playing against this team and things like that. But it was actually, they was playing really hard out there, and it was when to go home. So. Yeah.
Is it? I feel like you never get too up or too down. With what goes on the court. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Is that something is that a mentality you've always had, or is that something you've had to kind of hone over the years, I guess?
Yeah, mentality I always have. I make sure I don't try to get too, energized for the game, because that could be a bad thing, and too low, because that could be a bad thing as well, just not playing hard enough. So I make sure I try to stay in the middle as much as possible, and try to get that energy off to the teammates as well. So yeah.
Does that go along with the results too? It seems like after games, obviously you're disappointed. You can tell that if you lose, but it's not like you were on cloud 9 after you scored 37 the other day. It seems like you kind of taking the stride, I guess.
Yeah, I've always been a humble guy. I don't really try to 37 points is my career high. I'm not that type of dude. So I just stay level-headed, and it's plenty of other games that we need to play throughout the season. So I just make sure, we take it one game at a time, and just stay focused.
Do you think that's a good mentality to have going into SEC tournament, NCAA tournament?
Yeah. You never know who you're gonna play next, and the opponent that you gonna play. So it's I don't really look forward to playing those type of teams. I just make sure I focus on that team. Yeah.
Calvin said before he doesn't like the SEC tournament. He doesn't like to play 3 games in 3 days. Is this team built for a 72-hour run like that?
Yeah, of course we are. I believe we are 100%. I just feel like my team is, built for these type of situations. So, can't wait for it.
Has it really sunk in what happened, what you did Saturday, and really kind of brought home to you what it meant to come here and have that kind of contribution?
Yeah, it did. It sunk in, man. Like, like I made a good choice, I made a good move, and I'm so happy to be here. Like, this is a great opportunity for me, and just to have my career high on Saturday, it means a lot to me, So.
What does it do for you in terms of like how you can contribute going forward? In terms of maybe how much do you feel like it changes your role or enhance your role?
I would say like, just being able to I have that ability to come off the dribble, off pick and rolls, and being confident in that pull up shot and floaters. Just something I always had, but even being more confident at the next level. At first I wasn't that confident in it, no more. But as I did it, it's just, I know I can do it now. So yeah.
How big did the goal look over the weekend when you're down there? Because it didn't matter if you were 25 feet out or 5 feet out. That goal looked 3 times bigger.
Yeah, I just knew that every shot that I thought was gonna go in. Like, I just had that mentality. After a few shots went in at the free throw line, I started feeling good at my jumper. So, I started taking some, and they start falling for me.
What's this time of the year mean? You're an older guy. You've gone through tournaments. You've gone through tournaments before. Some of the other guys haven't at this level. What's this do for you mentality-wise that it's time to really get locked in for the big stretch?
Just staying focused. These type of teams just win and go home, and I know that. Like, I understand. Like, the last 8 to 4 minutes is war. Like, it's grit, and you just have to fight. And I know that coming from the previous school, those type of tournaments, like, these guys are not gonna let you just walk in and win. It's not gonna happen. And just having that experience now and just actually locking into what we need to do is what it is.